Tuwapongeze hawa wanangu kutoka Malindi kwa makofi jamani. Wapigeni makofi kutoka Malindi. Well done, well done. Nzuri sana. Asante. Wapi makofi ya wana Malindi boys? Your Excellency coming on stage is to go in Kenya boys with zilizopendwa nyimbo inajulikana kama na ufa. Karibuni. Ilikuwa tumelala.
Yeah.
makofi ya Kenya Boys. Your Excellency, hiyo wimbo ni gospel ya vijana na tunatumai umefurahia sana. Wapi makofi ya Kenya Boys tafadhali? Hapo ndio tunafika mwisho wa entertainment. Back to you, Bwana Ruto.
Tupigie makofi tena mara nyingine. Asanteni sana kwa hiyo burudani. Na kwa sasa niruhusu nimwalike CEO wa President's Award Kenya, Madam Margaret Kiogora, aje atuelezee mafupi and also introduce a few students who are going to just talk about the program. Tupigie makofi tafadhali, Madam CEO.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Allow me to stand on the protocols observed. And because Gitonga has not spoken, allow me to just mention a few. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Your Excellency, the Cabinet Secretaries and PSs that are here. Our dignitary and our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, God is good, and all the time. Your Excellency, we are very grateful as our patron, having given us this opportunity here today to be able to come and celebrate a remarkable achievement of 1,252 young Kenyans who have attained the President's Award Gold level. This achievement reflects exceptional dedication, perseverance, and excellence. Your Excellency, to be able to earn a gold award, the young people have gone through voluntary service, skills development, a week-long residential project that involves challenging expedition in an unfamiliar environment. The gold level is the highest achievement of the President's Award, and it represents sustained commitment, maturity, and leadership. Your Excellency, allow me to briefly give you a highlight of the impact and the transformational impact of this program. Since 1966, Your Excellency, we have 1 million young people that have participated in the program. Many are now active adults contributing meaningfully in our sectors and our key sectors in our country. Currently, more than 148,000 young people are engaged in the program in 1,800 institutions nationwide. This, Your Excellency, demonstrates a strong demand for structured, non-formal education. In just the last 4 years, participants have been able to deliver 4.5 million hours of community service. This translates to over 187,000 days of service to our nation. For us, Your Excellency, it is about measurable, sustainable impact that transforms young people into responsible, productive citizens. Your Excellency, the young people we honor today are the citizens who will shape tomorrow. Through the President's Award, we impact young people with integrity, service, and resilience. Many of our alumni go ahead to become innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders in our communities. They also form part of the pool of volunteers who supports the growth and development of the award program nationwide. The same young people will confidently access opportunities such as the government opportunity of Nyota program, using the capital not only to start enterprises, but to create jobs and to contribute to the nation's growth. These, Your Excellency, are the young people who will help you achieve the Singapore dream. Your Excellency, you can see they are ready, Your Excellency. For us, Your Excellency, it is about impact, ensuring young people are not only empowered with resources, but are also equipped with the values and mindset to succeed. As the Nyota program is providing capital, the President's Award will ensure a strong pipeline of value-driven, resilient and ambitious young people equipped to succeed. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I would like to appreciate and to express our deepest appreciation for ensuring that you personally celebrate and award these outstanding young people today. Asante sana. Your Excellency, allow me to now invite the two young people, together with the award, the leader of an award center, to be able to give you a snippet of how this program is done, so that you can be able to appreciate the impact it has in their life. Allow me to invite the lady from St. Austin, Njoki. Kindly come.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. President. And all protocols observed. My name is Amani Njoki, a student in my final year at St. Austin's Academy in Nairobi. Standing here today as a Gold Award recipient is an honor I do not take lightly, not just because of the certificates we've earned, although that's definitely an added bonus being here today, but because of the journeys behind them. The moments that stretched us, tested us, and pushed us far beyond what we thought we were capable of. Through the award, I've learned that some of the most meaningful lessons don't always happen within classroom walls. Over the adventurous journeys and tiresome hikes that got us to this qualification, I've played the roles of a navigator, a group leader, and a first aider. Roles that called for responsibility, pressure, and came with more than a few wrong turns, but they also taught me how to work with others, how to remain resilient when things don't always go to plan, and perhaps most importantly, how to remain patient, especially when my group was convinced we were somehow reading the map upside down. But the memory that stays with me most is from our residential project in Kajiado County. We built a fence for Lendoko Primary School, a school caught in the middle of a wildlife corridor. For years, the community longed for a perimeter wall, and through the award, we were able to help make that possible. These experiences have changed me. But perhaps what struck me most rather wasn't the fence, but the people. They welcomed us with laughter and football games played with balls made of socks. We didn't have much, yet I did not feel as though we lacked, and in that moment, I realized something. They say you must walk a mile in a man's shoes to truly understand his life. But let me tell you, for me, it didn't even take 10 footsteps to start counting my own blessings. The things we often take for granted: education, resources, opportunity. They maximize it so little. Just imagine what they could achieve with a fraction of what we often waste or overlook. The award has pushed me beyond my comfort zone, teaching me how to lead and how to follow, how to serve with empathy and impact. It's changed all of us into the adults, professionals, and leaders our home Kenya will depend on tomorrow. This moment is proof of grit, proof of late nights, early mornings, and choosing to keep going when it may have been easier to just quit. And for that, each and every one of us here today can hold our heads up high. We've earned this moment. We've done it. Tumemaliza, tumefika. Your Excellency, my one humble request is that you continue to support and expand the award so that more young people across our nation, in every county, every school, can have the same chance we've had, can have the honor to be where we are today. It is often said that a society grows great when young people plant trees whose shade they may never sit in. Through the award, we've learned to serve beyond ourselves, to build, to give, and to invest in a future bigger than any one of us. And in doing so, we are laying the foundations for the Kenya we are to inherit and the Kenya we are already shaping. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Njoki. The gentleman from Jaribuni School, kindly come.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, niruhusu nizingatie itilafi zilizowekwa. Kwa majina naitwa Munyikai Athman kutoka shule ya Jaribuni patikanayo katika jimbo la Kilifi, eneo la Pwani. Nashukuru kupewa nafasi hii kueleza ama kugawanya chenye nilichopata na wenzangu kuhusu programu hii ya President's Award Kenya. Katika programu hii sikuwahi tamani kwamba ningeweza kupata kitu ambacho hakingekuwa karibu na mimi, ila katika programu hii niliweza kujifundisha mambo matatu. Kuna section ya ukuzaji kipaji, section ya kuboresha mwili, section ya huduma kwa jamii. Upande wa ukuzaji ya ujuzi, nilitamani sana kuwa na ujuzi wa kujua kutumia tarakilishi, ila kwa mambo machache sikuweza kujifundisha kutumia tarakilishi hizo. Ila after kujiunga na programu hii yako, niliweza kujifundisha mambo machache kwa msaada wa walimu wa shule yetu na wanafunzi wenzangu, na ningependa kusema asante kwa hiyo. Na kitu kingine ni upande wa mazoezi ya mwili, ambao pia ni hiyo michezo. Katika michezo hiyo, nilipojiunga shuleni nilikuwa mchaguzi wa michezo, sikuwa mwenye kujua ule mchezo na utakao. Lakini baada ya kukaa na wanafunzi wenzangu na kupitia michezo hiyo na kupewa ushuhuda kutoka kwa walimu, niliweza kupata mchezo ambao ni upendao mwenyewe na ambao nilipenda kuukuza. Na mchezo huo ni tenisi ya meza, ambao mwenyewe najivunia kuucheza kwa sababu ya PK ambayo imenisaidia kupata mchezo kama huo. Lengine ni mambo na huduma kwa jamii. Kikwangu mimi sikuwahi fikiria kwamba ningeweza toa kitu kwa jamii yangu, ila kwa kupitia programu hii nimeweza kusimama mbele na kusaidia jamii yangu kwa vitu ambavyo sikuwahi ona vingewezekana. Programu hii katika upande wa kusaidia jamii yangu ilikuwa nilichagua kumeesha miti katika jamii na pia katika shule ambayo naisoma mimi. Kumeesha miti huwa kwa watu wengine si kazi rahisi, manake inabidi upate muda mwingi wa kumeesha miti hiyo, pesa za kununua mbegu na mahali ambako utakuwa unaenda iweka. Ila baada ya kujiunga na programu hii na kwa msaada wa mwalimu mkuu wa shuleni kwetu, tuliweza kupata nafasi ya kwenda katika hospitali ya Mbuzi ambayo iko karibu na shule yetu hapo Kilifi. Tuliweza kumeesha miti karibu ya shule hiyo, manake ilikuwa shule yenyewe iko mali wazi, haizingirwi na miti kabisa, na kulikuwa michanga yake kibwa na upepo inaathiri watu. Tuliweza pia kusafisha hospitali hiyo, manake huduma huwa yafaa iwe mali pasafi, pali patakatifu, pali nadhifu. Na kupitia programu hiyo tuliweza kusaidia hospitali hiyo. Na pia kabla nimalizie, ningependa kumshukuru Naibu Rais kwamba ningependa aendelee kuipunga mkono programu hii ili endelee kuwa kubwa na iweze kupata wanafunzi wengi. Na pia walimu wakuu pia ningependa kuwahimiza mchukue programu hii na muikaribishe katika shule yenu. Na pia wanafunzi wenzangu, mchukue programu hii kwa moyo wenu wote, manake kwangu mimi imenisaidia kwa vitu vingi, na pia kwa nyinyi inasaidia kwa vitu vingi ambavyo hamjawahi fikiria kuvipata. Asante.
Asante sana. Finally, allow me to invite Madam Justina. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries, distinguished guests, President Award participants, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor Justina Wawasi Mwang'ombe. I'm the in charge of Shimo La Tewa Boston Institution and Boys Education Center. Shimo La Tewa Shimo La Tewa is Boston Institution and Boys Education Center is one of the 4 juvenile facilities under Kenya Prison Service under our leader, the Commissioner General of Prisons, Mr. Arandu, who is present here today. At Shimo Boston, we see beyond the offense. We see young men with potential, dreams, and the capacity to rebuild their lives. Through President Awards Kenya, we have witnessed transformation from hopelessness to purpose, from confinement to confidence. Worth noting is that the President Award Kenya has become one of the most transformative tools in correctional programming. Through it, we have witnessed young men behind bars rebuild character, regain discipline, rediscover identity, and reimagine their future. Your Excellency, to be specific, the PA Kenya program empowers our youth through its 4 key pillars, namely voluntary service, where our young people participate in environmental care, mentorship, brass band engagement with the community through our social responsibility work within Mombasa, Kilifi, and Kwale counties. In skills development, as an institution, we receive boys in conflict with the law. The boys are aged between 15 and 18 years, and they are committed to receive correctional training and education. As an institution, we have 3 platforms. We have formal education, the CBE, we have the 844 system, where we have Form 3 and Form 4s. We also have vocational training with 20 NITA-supported programs, life skills, and other skills. We also have digital program where we train our inmates on coding, robotics, graphic design, web development for their lawful livelihoods and self-reliance upon release. 3, on physical recreation, our boys train in different disciplines for their emotional regulation and teamwork. Worth mentioning is that the institution has a 3-in-1 multi-purpose court where we host basketball, volleyball, and lawn tennis in one. Our boys have done well in football, and they have also participated with other schools during competitions. Under adventurous journeys, we have encouraged our boys through leadership skills to participate in hiking so that they complete their journey as awardees, and some of them have been here and have been awarded as gold awardees. These pillars are anchored in our trauma-informed juvenile correction model, and they have been supported in participating in other activities, including climate action, where our boys have applied the 3 R's of waste management, of recycle, reuse, and reduce use to create safe spaces within our institution. The institution has an eco-friendly library, a digital booth made from recycled and reused high-carbon plastic materials, which would otherwise been would have caused a lot of damage to the environment if they were not used in a proper way. So that is our program under climate action. Again, our boys nurture over 10,000 trees within Shimo La Tewa, Boston. And then lastly, Your Excellency, I wish to call for greater support and recognition as follows: that we request the government agencies to formally recognize PA Kenya participation during reintegration through priority in youth employment programs for our boys after release. We also urge employers and county governments to give these reformed young men and women from correctional facilities a chance of dignified work related to the skills learned in order to break the cycle of stigma and recidivism. God bless PA Kenya. God bless our nation. Thank you.
Your Excellency, as you've heard, that's just a snippet of what we do in this program. And I believe these are the formative years of our young people. We thank you for your patronage and we look forward to more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam CEO. One more round of applause for Margaret Kiogora. Thank you, thank you. Your Excellency, next allow me to invite the Principal Secretary, Youth Affairs, Fikirini Jacobs, to also make some remarks. And as he comes, also to recognize the Duke of Edinburgh, Trustee Mohoho Kenyatta, who is present with us. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Karibu Bwana PS.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya's Defense Forces, and Your Excellency, with appreciation, the patron of the President's Award Kenya, Cabinet Secretary, the Honorable Salim Mvurya, colleague Principal Secretaries here present. Your Excellency, we're also joined by a number of CEOs, chairmen, directors of different government agencies, dear parents, teachers, institutional heads, comrades and friends, and the students. Good morning once again. My name is Fikirini Jacobs, the Principal Secretary, privileged to serve at this level of my life in the State Department for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy in the administration of His Excellency Dr. William Ruto. Your Excellency, allow me first and foremost to recognize the presence of colleagues who are here. Your Excellency, this program is implemented in partnership with the Ministry of Education. We extended an invitation to our colleagues who serve different state departments within the Ministry of Education, and they are all here present. Your Excellency, we have Professor Bitok, who is the PS for Basic Education. We have Dr. Esther Moria, PS for TVET. We have Dr. Inyangala, PS for Higher Education. And Your Excellency, appreciating a presidential directive that you gave in previous engagements around public service, Your Excellency, we also extended an invitation to the PS for Public Service and Human Capital Development, Dr. Imbunya, who is also present. With that, Your Excellency, I want to once again thank you so immensely for hosting us at State House, Your Excellency, for this event. We honestly do not take it for granted. And Your Excellency, as the Principal Secretary for the Youth Affairs and Creative Economy, I wish and I hope I'm justified, Your Excellency, to conclude that clearly from your calendar, Your Excellency, from the beginning of this year, 2026, clearly is the year of the youth and the children of this country. And thank you so much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we do not take your mentorship for the young people of this country who are the conscience of our country today and the potential leaders of today and tomorrow for granted, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, talking about voluntarism, Africa as a continent was founded on the principles of Ubuntu. And as years go by, Your Excellency, Africa as a continent, and Kenya in particular, has continued to engage across the board, beyond the boundaries of our communities, beyond the boundaries of our tribes, and as such, Your Excellency, communitarianism still has a place in the society of Kenya today. Your Excellency, with a lot of generational transitions that we experience, Africa as a continent, through the lenses of many countries like Kenya, Your Excellency, has continued to be defiantly communal and unapologetically youthful, Your Excellency. The young people seated before you, Your Excellency, is a clear proof, Your Excellency, that while other continents are battling aging crisis, Kenya is blessed to have a large part of our population being the young people, Your Excellency. And we appreciate that you, Your Excellency, have extended a platform of mentorship and support to guarantee continuity and growth of our country, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, volunteerism is a better breeding ground for communal resilience, for love, for empathy, for communitarianism, Your Excellency. And the activities, the actions of these young men and women who have been mentored through this program that you graciously patronage, Your Excellency, is a better proof that this platform acts as a springboard for national roles, for continental roles, and even regional roles for some of these ladies and gentlemen are seated here. In my conclusion, I wish to appeal to each and every student in this program here present and beyond, that may we continue to hold each other's hand. May we continue to embrace each other. May we always find it in our heart and mind to always be the true face of Kenya. May we, with the exposure that we have had, continue to breed positive thinking, positive alignment of our thinking. May we continue to breed mind education, the spirit of volunteerism, and always wish to see Kenya a better place. I am sure this program makes you better ambassadors of our country. And I pray that through all of us here present, Kenya shall continue to be a better country for us. And this platform will bolster you to take charge of responsibilities and roles that you are prepared the ground for. With that, Your Excellency, allow me to invite to stage the Honorable Salim Vuria, the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, to come and give a statement. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Principal Secretaries here present and heads of institutions, the Chair of the Board of PAK and also Chair of the Youth and Social Protection Committee in the National Assembly, students and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your Excellency, before I say something here briefly, I would wish to request your indulgence to invite the Chair of the Youth and Social Protection Committee, Honorable Alice Ng'ang'a, to come here and say a few words. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President. Allow me to say today that we have worked with Presidential Award Kenya for the last 3 years. And I can tell you, for the last 3 years, it has done very well. Actually, earlier, I did not know that we used to have Presidential Award until you took over, when we reached each and every county of the Republic of Kenya. I can tell you, the people who are seated here today, they are across the country. They are from across the country. The only challenge that we have, Your Excellency, at this particular time, we don't have enough resources so that we can go far and wide. When you have seen this program, Your Excellency, it means that we are going to reduce drugs and substance abuse for the young ones. And you have seen they cater for between 14 and 24 years of age. That one, it is where we need to nurture them early enough so that they will not indulge in drugs and substance abuse. I want to congratulate you because since you took over, you have made sure that you care for the young ones, and especially the ones who are below the 18 years of age. Your Excellency, as the committee who oversight this program, we want to tell you they are doing their best. The only biggest challenge they have right now, it is you need to add them more resources so that now we can even include more young men and women to this program. Na tunataka kuambia Your Excellency, ukiwaona hapa wale wako hapa, wengi ni wale wako nyumbani. Kwa hivyo tukifanya hii mradi iwe kubwa, tutafikia wale wako nyumbani na tuta make sure all their talent is nurtured at that early age. Your Excellency, with enough money, like we say, that they are not the future. These are coming up very fast to take the responsibilities of this nation. So immediately they finish their school at the age of 18 Form 4, and they go to the university for the 4 years. By the time they go to search for work or to look for work, they will not be asked where is the experience. They already have the experience from what they got from the Presidential Award Kenya. So tungetaka kukuambia Rais wetu wa Jamhuri yetu ya Kenya, for the next year, coming year, it will be bigger and better, so that we can include all our children across the Republic of Kenya. Asante sana na tunakushukuru sana hata kwa kutuarika hapa State House. Ndio wale wengine wako nyumbani, they pull up their socks once the resources gets to them so that they can visit you next year. Asanteni sana na Mungu ambariki.
Your Excellency, allow me to recognize the board of the Presidential Award Kenya. I will ask them just to stand and wave where they are. The chair and the board, please. Your Excellency, that's the board of Presidential Award Kenya. Thank you very much. You can take your seat. Your Excellency, I want to say that today is a momentous occasion, and you have graciously allowed, the youth of our country to be here in this occasion. Your Excellency, you are the patron of this program. However, I want to take this opportunity to appreciate and congratulate you for ensuring that you continue to provide spaces for the young people of our country. Your Excellency, in your national vision and national plan, which has pillars of transforming our country, you have ensured that you mobilize the collective intelligence of all members of society, regardless of age, to ensure that they also have skills and experience to participate in national building. I want to congratulate the gold awardees of today, because through this program, they have been able to learn mentorship, they have been able to learn leadership skills, and many other life skills that will allow them to be responsible citizens in the future. You have provided, Your Excellency, a lot more strategic opportunities for the young people of our country, and this program is among those ones that prepares our young people so that they can be better citizens. I'm very happy, Your Excellency, to report that this program is going on across Kenya, across institutions, and we will strive to ensure that we have many more youth participating in this program, because apart from their education, they need life skills that can help them to manage the challenges of development and the challenges of community. And therefore, this program is very, very important. And as a ministry, we will continue to support the Presidential Award Kenya, to work here with national partners, but also with international partners, so that this program can continue. Your Excellency, also through the National Volunteer Policy, we will continue also to bring on board many more institutions and many more youth across Kenya so that they can also benefit, from aligned and mainstreamed voluntary program. The voluntary program is not just volunteering time, but is creating an enabling environment for learning, for confidence building, for passion, and it is also creating an interface to enjoy the diversity of Kenya and also to foster national unity. So, Your Excellency, this is a program we want to assure you that we will continue to work with other agencies of government and the ministries in a whole government approach so that we can continue to give it a lot of support. Even my colleague in education and also public service, they were supposed to be here, but they are ably represented by their principal secretaries. And therefore, I also want to advise those participating in this program. It is a one-time opportunity for you also to shape your career. So take this program seriously. As you can see, His Excellency the President recognizes this program. There are a lot of other benefits that come with gold awards, and therefore all those who have never been to this program, please enlist yourself in this program because it is beneficial not just for your academic, but also to build resilience and life skills as you also prepare for national building. I want to thank the institutions that have nurtured the young people and will continue to work with you to ensure that this program becomes much, much stronger. With those few remarks, I would wish to request all of us to stand as I invite His Excellency the President to address you and address the nation. Karibu sana, Your Excellency. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Hamjambo. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Our esteemed gold awardees and all the other categories, the young people of our nation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity first and foremost to welcome all of you. I know you have come from different parts of the Republic of Kenya. I know that you have put in a lot of effort, commitment, and determination in this program. And I want to say this morning that my faith in the ability of Kenya's young people to transform our nation is as deep as it is unshakable. When I articulated our ambitious vision to elevate Kenya to a first world status within our lifetime, I did so with absolute confidence in the extraordinary potential of the young people of our nation. I am confident that our youth possess the capability, the energy, the talent, and the resolve to turn our grand ambition into reality. As I have said before, and I say it again today, with conviction, Kenya's youth rank among the very best in the world in terms of our human capital development. You have the skills, you have the aptitude, the competence, and the expertise to excel wherever duty calls, whether here at home or in the global stage. It is for this reason that I am especially pleased to welcome you to this year's Gold Award presentation under the President's Award Kenya. As patron, I am deeply honored to stand with you to celebrate the extraordinary milestones in the lives of these young men and women, the recipients of the Gold Award. Listening to young Munyikai here, and he talked about a place called Jaribuni. And I've had the privilege to visit Jaribuni. And just for your information, Munyikai, the hospital you talked about, Mbudzi, right? That facility. A few years ago, I came to lay the foundation for that hospital. And I heard you talk about the dusty road and the environmental situation that was presented by that dusty road. Again, I had the privilege last year to come and commission the tarmacking of that dust road. And it speaks to what Kenya is. I never imagined that a young man from that part of Kenya, Jaribuni, would be in State House today. That tells me that there is tremendous potential in every young person, irrespective of where they come from, their station in life. All that matters is your determination, your commitment, and the effort you put in. I have said that as we celebrate this moment today, we are giving more than a word. We are recognizing effort, we are celebrating sacrifice and grit. We are celebrating young Kenyans who stayed the course when it seemed insurmountable, who showed up when it would have been easier to walk away, and who chose to do the right thing when no one was watching. As I listened to Amani and her incredible statement, I could see the talent and the wealth of Kenya's young people and what they can present. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of today's ceremony, shaping young people's character and encouraging purposeful volunteerism, it goes to the very core of what the President's Award stands for. It reminds us that education does not end in the classroom, and that knowledge alone is not enough. In fact, it is correct to say that education is not about examination and classrooms. It's more about character and impact. What ultimately matters is the character we build, the values we uphold, and the willingness to serve what is greater than ourselves. One of the most tangible ways to demonstrate character is through service to others. Volunteerism is a powerful act, is a powerful act of hope and support. Purposeful volunteerism involves recognizing that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. It means understanding that your abilities and talents should be shared and that your community's well-being is tied to your own. Ladies and gentlemen, As I mentioned earlier, education and youth empowerment are central to the government's development agenda. That is why we have identified education as a central pillar in Kenya's transformation. Over the past 3 years, we have completed the transition to competence-based education. We have recruited 100,000 teachers and built more than 23,000 classrooms across the country to expand access and improve learning outcomes. We have also introduced a student-centered funding model that not only ensures support is allocated on the basis of merit and need, but has stabilized our public universities, many of which were previously on the brink of financial collapse. In addition, we have committed to scaling up our National Research Fund to 2% of GDP because no nation can achieve sustained prosperity without investing in knowledge, innovation, and human capital development. For our young people, this means stronger foundation in literacy, numeracy, science, and digital skills, supported by improved teacher quality. It also means a modernized curriculum, expanded TVET opportunities, stronger leadership and entrepreneurship pathways. I am continuously inspired by the stories emerging from the President's Award Program. And allow me to highlight just a few that capture its transformative power. In May 2025, Vivian Kinya was elected as one of only 8 international youth representatives from nearly 300 applicants worldwide, giving Kenya a voice at the International Council of Duke of Edinburgh's award. And I'm happy the representative of the Duke of Edinburgh Award is in our midst, my friend Muho Kenyatta. A gold awardee who has progressed through all levels of program and now serves as a volunteer assessor. Vivian exemplifies leadership rooted in service and excellence. I don't know whether Vivian is in our midst. Hi, Vivian. Let's round of applause for Vivian. Thank you very much. Another powerful example is Mohammed Hassan Omar, a student at Garissa University, who, having joined the program at Alliance High School, chose beekeeping for his Silver Award project, starting with only 10 hives. Today, he manages over 120 modern hives in Wajir. Omar is self-employed and has created opportunities for other young people in his community. I don't know whether Omar is in our midst. A round of applause for that great young person. And congratulations for what you're doing. Equally impressive is the journey of Sheldon Duta, whom I met in 2024 while she was an award participant at Kamae Boston Institution. Through the program, her life has been transformed. Today, she is fully reformed and thriving as a second-year student at Kiambu National Polytechnic, pursuing a diploma in business management. Hi, Sheldon. How are you? Very good. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much. These stories remind us that leadership is not defined by titles, but by service. That success is not measured by personal gain alone, but by the change we create. And that with guidance, discipline, and opportunity, young Kenyans can rise from any circumstance and shape a better future for themselves, their communities, and for our nation. To the organizations and stakeholders supporting this prestigious award, thank you for your unlimited commitment. Your partnership is crucial in sustaining and enhancing the impact of this transformative journey. Finally, I want to say that I am deeply impressed by what I see. I remember the last time we had this moment of presidential award, I did commit that we are going to look out for the gold awardees as we rationalize opportunities for those who want to work in the public service. That we are going to give consideration for the mentors of these young people, whether they are teachers or they are public servants, in their promotion and in their service to the nation. It is correct that this program, because of the impact it's creating on the young people of our nation, deserves expansion. And as a result, I want to say the following three things. Number one, I know that the offices of this great institution were changed from Upper Hill somewhere because we want to rebuild that facility for us to have the headquarters of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As a result, I have instructed the head of public service to find appropriate modern offices for the Presidential Award agency so that they can continue to do this great work that they are doing with our young people. Secondly, as the chair of the committee in Parliament that oversights this agency has said, the budget has been limited in the past, limiting the ability of this agency to be able to reach out to many more young people. I am asking the CS responsible that in the coming budget, we double the budget for this agency so that they can extend this most consequential training and reach out of our young people into more schools and more institutions. And thirdly, I am informed that there is need for additional human resource to work in this agency so that they can provide additional capacity for them to reach and expand the impact of this agency. And therefore, the CS is going to work with the Public Service Commission to make sure that we recruit additional staff to support this exercise going into the future. As I listened to both Munyikai and Amani, I was persuaded that it is indeed possible, and you have reinforced my faith in not just ourselves, but in the capacity of Kenya to move to a first world economy status in our lifetime. As I listen to these young ones, they reinforced my belief in this nation, in the talents, in the pool of expertise, in the knowledge, and in the capacity of Kenya to be better than what it is today. We are undertaking some of the most consequential, transformative programs in our nation. A day and a half ago, we went to the stock exchange to raise 110 billion shillings to undertake what I believe is going to be some of the most transformative interventions that we have rolled out. I know for sure that as we work with all the stakeholders, the single most important resource and asset that we have as a nation is our human capital. A big portion of it being the young people of our nation. And that is why we are investing resources in the education, the training, the mentorship of the young people of our nation, so that we develop not just the hardware, but we also develop the software for our nation. I want to urge every young person here to believe in our country. Do not allow yourselves to be consumed by the pessimism that afflicts some voices in our public life. Optimistic people see opportunity in every challenge, while pessimists see only obstacles in every opportunity. Kenya's future belongs to those who choose hope, effort, and purpose. Congratulations to all the gold awardees and life members of the award holders' alumni. May you continue to shine brightly, and may your light illuminate the path for many others. My statement was not the main statement. Let me now introduce you to the main statement of this event. Where is that main statement of this event? And I want each and every one of us to pay very special attention to the main statement of this event.
It's a morning duty, a student in my final year at St. Austin's Academy in Nairobi. Standing here today as a gold award recipient is an honor I do not take lightly, not just because of the certificates we've earned, although that's definitely an added bonus being here today, but because of the journeys behind them. The moments that stretched us, tested us, and pushed us far beyond what we thought we were capable of. Through the award, I've learned that some of the most meaningful lessons don't always happen within classroom walls. Over the adventurous journeys and tiresome hikes that got us to this qualification, I've played the roles of a navigator, a group leader, and a first aider. Roles that called for responsibility, pressure, and came with more than a few wrong turns, but they also taught me how to work with others, how to remain resilient when things don't always go to plan, and perhaps most importantly, how to remain patient, especially when my group was convinced we were somehow reading the map upside down. But the memory that stays with me most is from our residential project in Kajiado County. We built a fence for Lendoko Primary School, a school caught in the middle of a wildlife corridor. For years, the community longed for a perimeter wall, and through the award, we were able to help make that possible. These experiences have changed me. But perhaps what struck me most rather wasn't the fence, but the people. They welcomed us with laughter and football games played with balls made of socks. We didn't have much, yet I did not feel as though we lacked, and in that moment, I realized something. They say you must walk a mile in a man's shoes to truly understand his life. But let me tell you, for me, it didn't even take 10 footsteps to start counting my own blessings. The things we often take for granted: education, resources, opportunity. They maximize it so little. Just imagine what they could achieve with a fraction of what we often waste or overlook. The award has pushed me beyond my comfort zone, teaching me how to lead and how to follow, how to serve with empathy and impact. It's changed all of us into the adults, professionals, and leaders our home Kenya will depend on tomorrow. This moment is proof of grit, proof of late nights, early mornings, and choosing to keep going when it may have been easier to just quit. And for that, each and every one of us here today can hold our heads up high. We've earned this moment. We've done it. Tumemaliza, tumefika. Your Excellency, my one humble request is that you continue to support and expand the award so that more young people across our nation, in every county, every school, can have the same chance we've had, can have the honor to be where we are today. It is often said that a society grows great when young people plant trees whose shade they may never sit in. Through the award, we've learned to serve beyond ourselves, to build, to give, and to invest in a future bigger than any one of us. And in doing so, we are laying the foundations for the Kenya we are to inherit, and the Kenya we are already shaping. Thank you. My name is Amani Njoki.
A round of applause for the main speaker of this meeting. What Amani has said there is profound. I wish each and every one of us and every Kenyan can listen to what she has said. It is, in my opinion, a very consequential statement. Congratulations, Amani, and your team. I know you spoke on behalf of all the gold awardees and all the other people in this program, and your wishes of expanding this program to reach many more young people is therefore granted. And you will. So thank you very much. My very best wishes. Mkirudi nyumbani simtasalimia wazazi wenu jameni? Mtawasalimia wazazi na mtasalimia pia wanafunzi wenzenu na marafiki zenu, si ndio? And please ask them to be part and parcel of this great movement, and I am looking forward to the next cohort of awardees. Asanteni sana. May God bless you. I wish you the very best, and I love you guys. Asante sana.
A wonderful round of applause for His Excellency. Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, we'll now progress to the awards. So I'll humbly request Your Excellency to kindly come to the center here. And we'll do this in clusters. Let's take our seats, please. Kindly, let's take our seats. We are moving now to the actual awards. We have a total of 58 awards to be given out. 14 are in clusters, and I'll invite the clusters in the following order. So those who are representing the clusters, kindly you'll come in this order. Madam CEO, if you can kindly help me with the certificates. We'll start with AIC Jericho, CDC Youth Development Center. If you can kindly come forward. followed by Alliance Girls High School, Alupe University, Ambira High School, Bishop Gatimo Ngandu Girls, Braeside International School Thika. If we can have those 6 representing the first cluster. So if they can kindly come forward, I'll repeat: AIC Jericho CDC Development Center, Alliance Girls High School, Alupe University, Ambira High School, Bishop Gatimo Ngandu Girls, and Braeside International School Thika. The representatives, we're waiting for you. Oh, they're right here. Your Excellency, sir. Your Excellency, if I may request that you kindly come and do the honors to give their awards. And a round of applause for them as they're coming. They'll each come and receive a certificate. Then we take a photo after that. So starting with AIC Jericho. CS, if you can join His Excellency. Then followed by Alliance Girls High School. Alliance Girls, if you may come. Just step aside, we'll take a photo with all of you. Alliance Girls. Followed by Alupe University. Just 1 second. Ambira High School. Bishop Gatimo Ngandu Girls, you may be approaching the stage. Then Braeside International School Thika. Then Braeside International School. Wait, sir. Then that is Braeside International School Thika. For the photo, I'll request that we all now join in for one photo. 3 on that side, 3 on this side. We are 6 of us. If we can just divide 3. Your Excellency, I'm advised that because of the light, we'll need to face this way. Apparently, the photographers are not able to get good pictures from this side. So kindly, if we can just face this way, thank you. And as we do that, the next lot is Brookhouse Group of Schools, Bumbe National Polytechnic, Butula Boys, Cardinal Otunga High School, and Dedan Kimathi School of Technology. I'll repeat those names again. Brookhouse Group of Schools, Bumbe National Polytechnic, Butula Boys High School, Cardinal Otunga, and Dedan Kimathi University of Technology. Starting with Brookhouse Group of Schools. They had to underline Group of Schools. Bumbe National Polytechnic is next. Bumbe National Polytechnic. Butula Boys High School. Bumbe. Oh, okay. Then Butula Boys High School. Butula. Followed by Cardinal Otunga Girls High School. Then Dedan Kimathi University of Technology. All right, for the group photo, if we can, 3 on that side, 3 on this side, please. And as we do that, Eastern Open Award, Egerton University, Friends School Kamsinga, Friends School Keveye Girls High School, and Gretsa University should be lined up. Eastern Open Award, Egerton University. Eastern, you may progress please. Eastern, makofi kwake tafadhali. Followed by Egerton University. Egerton, I'm told. Group of schools. Some of us didn't go to a group of schools. Egerton, potato. Egerton University, karibu. Then Friends School Kamusinga. Friends School Keveye Girls High School. Friends School Keveye Girls. Then Keveye and Gretsa University. Then Gretsa University. All right, for the group photo after that. And as we do the group photo, Kabarak University, Kabete Polytechnic, Kabianga High School, Kaimosi Friends National Polytechnic, Kamahoha Girls. I have not called. All right, thank you. So next we go to Kabarak University, Kabete Polytechnic, Kabianga High School, Kaimosi Friends National Polytechnic, Kamahuha Girls High School, Kamwenja Teachers College. So starting with Kabarak University. Kabarak University, makofi kwao tafadhali. Followed by Kabete Polytechnic. Just wait there. Kabete Polytechnic. Kabianga High School. So Kabianga High School. Kabianga. Okay, Kaimosi Friends National Polytechnic. Then Kabianga. Followed by all right, and then after that we have the group photo. Then we go to Kegonge Boys, Kenyatta University, Kereri Girls High School, Kirinyaga University. Kisii University. Those Kegonge absent. Kenyatta University. Kegonge Boys. Then Kenyatta University. I wish you had this list so now before I call them. Kenyatta University. Yo? Kenyatta. Huh? Then Kereri Girls High School. Stand aside, Kereri Girls High School. Kirinyaga University. That's Kirinyaga University. Kisii University. Mudavadi Girls High School. MKU. Parklands. M-Pesa Foundation. Mudavadi Girls. Mudavadi Girls. Mungatsi Technical. Mungatsi Technical, no. Moray Girls High School. So we move to the next cohort. Group photo. The next cohort is Newberry Girls Secondary School, Njoro Mixed Secondary School, Nyahururu Elite Academy, Oswald Academy Mombasa, and Oswald Senior. So we start with Newberry Girls Secondary School. Nairobi National. Which? Nyahururu. Okay, Oswald Academy. After that, Oswald Academy. Oswald Academy Mombasa. Oswald Academy Mombasa, then Oswald Senior. Oswald Senior. Then Oswald Senior. All right. After that, we have the group photo. And as we after that, the group photo, Your Excellency, then let's have Peponi School, Premier Academy, Presbyterian University of East Africa, Rift Open Award, and Rongo University. So we start with Peponi School, Premier Academy, Rift Open, please, you may proceed. Rift Open, then Rongo University. As the last in that cohort. After that, we have the group photo. As we do the group photo, Rusinga, S.A. Jayton Special School. The group photo, please. Then as we do that, Rusinga School, S.A. Jayton Special School. The next, Your Excellency, is S.A. Joytown Special. Shikusa? If he's not there, we proceed. Shri Swaminarayan. Shri Swaminarayan? Yes, no? Okay, the group photo. Shikusa. That's Shikusa Bosto. The group photo, as we do the group photos: St. Cecilia Girls, St. Augustine, St. Bonaventure, St. John Kilimambogo, St. Austin, Starehe Girls. In that order, please. St. Bonaventure, St. Bonaventure, Kaheti Boys, St. John's Kilimambogo, TTC, St. John's Kilimambogo, TTC, St. Austin Academy, just stand here. Then Starehe, good. St. Austin Academy, and last in that cluster, Starehe Girls School, Your Excellency. After that, we'll have the group photo. Then we'll have Kenya High School, Thika Technical, Tomotomo, Timbila Boys, University of Eldoret, and USIU. Group photo. The group photo for that, kindly. Then we go to the last cohort, or the last cluster. The last cluster, Your Excellency, the Kenya High School. AKA Boma. I think they prefer Boma to Kenya High School, eh? Boma mpo. Boma mpo. Thika Technical Training Institute is next. Tomotomo Girls, Timbila, University of Eldoret, followed by Sagana Technical, let's do a group photo first for that group. I'll just do them as they come in. All right, thank you, Your Excellency. Starting us off is Sagana Technical. Followed by Peponi. Welcome. Come. What school? St. Francis. Followed by St. Francis Mangu. Then Kaimosi Friends University. Can we have the individuals now? Individuals of we'll now move to the individual awards. Judith Okanda, Maeke. So the next is heads of institutions, Your Excellency. And we have Judith Okanda, George Odera, Francis Mutunga, Eunice Maeke, Jacinta Mukonzo, Ben Ouma, where are they? If we can start with the heads of institutions, starting with Judith Okanda, no? George Odera, okay. Francis Mutunga Mutua, Chief Principal, Dr. Jacinta Mukonzo, Principal, KMTC Mombasa. Just bring them and give me the name. What's your name? George Odera, Senior Superintendent of Prisons, Shikusa, Boston Institution. Next is Judith Okanda, Professor Isaac, Professor Henry Kiptoni, Wycliffe Wafula, Veronica Mwai. Wherever you are, please make progress. All right, let's have the group photo. Professor keep Lagat. Leaders, teachers who sponsored and mentored: Tabitha Shisia, Elson Mkonje, Joseph Ndambuki, Boniface Ndelewa Mboya. Let me repeat that. Tabitha Shisia, Elson Mkonje, Joseph Ndambuki, Boniface Ndelewa Mboya, followed by Dr. Molo, Florence Atieno, George Kenywa. Who do we have? Mkonje is here. So let's proceed. Your Tabitha. And Joseph Ndambuki. Joseph Ndambuki. Boniface Ndelewa. Boniface Ndelewa should be followed by Dr. Ambuchi John. Wait. Boniface Ndelewa, followed by Dr. Ambuchi John, followed by Joseph Omolo, Florence Atieno. Dr. Ambuchi John, Joseph Omolo, Florence Atieno, George Kenywa, David Cheriot Lagat, Lucy Wamboi Gitonga, Esther Nyambura. David. Who, if we can do a group photo after that. We'll do that later. We'll do later. After which we are going to go to volunteers, and we'll start with Paul Furaha, Shalon Gugi, Charles Obinja, Simon Prakam, Tieno, Edwin Mangut, Bernard Oyego Magangi, Alvan Buibo, Nelson Thuku, Dennis Shiwami, Rosaline Wamboi, and Rosa Tieno. Excellency, these are volunteers who have come back to the program to mentor and help those who are going through the Kimathi. Oh, Shalon. I'm not sure if it's a spelling error, it's Sharon, but it's written Shalon in my defense. Then Charles Obinga. Yeah? Simon Ndinia. Simon Ndinia. Followed by Rogers Nzaka Matano. Rogers. Followed by Lilian Atieno. Lilian Atieno. Edwin Magut. Then allow us to do a group photo because of the numbers. Then we'll proceed after that. A group photo after that. So, Bernard, Alvin Wibo, Nelson, Dennis, Rosalind, Rosatier. Followed by Alvin Buibo Omore. Proceed. Alvin. Nelson Thuku. Dennis. Followed by Vivian Kinya. Followed by Vivian Kinya. That's Vivian Kinya. Followed by Kelvin Mongai. Kelvin Mongai Moria is next. Kelvin Mongai Moria is next. Followed by Joseph Ishieri. Joseph Ishieri. Followed by Ian Kimathi. Ian Kimathi. Followed by Geoffrey Kenywa. Followed by Geoffrey Kenywa. After that, we'll do the last group photo. The group photo. Your Excellency, that brings us to the end of this session. So I'll request that we all be upstanding. We'll finish with the national anthem. The board, let's take our seats briefly so that the cameraman can get this. Sorry, let's take our... Thank you, Your Excellency. That brings us to the end of this session. I'll request that we all be upstanding. We'll finish with the national anthem, the Kenyan national anthem, the anthem. Thank you, Your Excellency. That brings us to the end of this session. We'll allow His Excellency to depart at his own.